everybody, and welcome back to my channel. And today I've got a really positive news article about autism, and it's about a UK musician by the name of Gary Numan. He recently came out in the press about having Asperger's syndrome, and I'm going to read what he actually said on this interview article that he gave, and then I will give my thoughts and feelings as someone on the autistic spectrum myself. So yeah, I thought this is a really positive article. I was really impressed with it. I think it's brave that Gary has actually came out and talked about his Asperger's within the public media, because as a celebrity you often get felt shame if you talk about things like autism or Asperger's, or even admitting that you're on the autistic spectrum. So for Gary to actually step out and do this, I'm really proud of him. And the fact that I know he only got diagnosed like 10 years ago, so it's really good that he's actually really stepped out and helped other people, such as autistic men, autistic boys, and other autistic people in general. So yeah, let's get into the video. So Gary Numan has Asperger's syndrome. He says that he finds it hard in social situations, as it's about the small talk and reading body language that goes into making a conversation. He says that he can easily become obsessive in the things that interest him and takes his obsession to the absolute extreme. He thinks of having Asperger's as a good thing, as it gives him a slightly different view of the world, and it has helped him get through some tough times, in that he would never ever wish it away. He's also said to young people that have the condition that they should never ever be discouraged. Gary has also said that his Asperger's helps him keep focused with regards to the music and where he's going on his journey. I really like that he's open to talking about people to his Asperger's, and that he's called it a gift and a different way of seeing the world rather than a barrier or a disability. Because I think for me it gives the clue that Gary's very proud of himself. It gives the fact that he's very open about his Asperger's, that he's encouraging other people to speak on it, that's sharing his own experiences with his music and how it's helped him to be hyper-focused, it's helped him to be successful, it's helped him to get his identity and who he is. And I think that's what we need to remember. We're all each individual on the spectrum. So for Gary to come out and talk about this in such a big way is really going to help the awareness and acceptance factor. And I think the more people like Gary who are celebrities and who identify as being autistic or Asperger's or on the spectrum, it will really help the message of it being it's not something to be ashamed of, it's not something we should bury our heads in the sand, it's something that we should be shouting about and telling people about, because I'm proud of being on the spectrum. I'm autistic. I'm not ashamed of it. I love it. I talk about it all the time. So what are my thoughts and feelings as an autistic woman? As an autistic woman, I feel strongly that Gary will influence many other autistic people that they can work and succeed within the music business or do anything they put their minds to. I feel that it has helped to have Gary, who is a celebrity, being so honest and open about being on the autistic spectrum. I feel the more media acceptance and awareness of autism, it will help gather the understanding and help other people to come out to talk about their diagnoses online. As an autistic woman, this makes me feel more passionate and open and enthusiastic than ever to talk about my autism and to further break down the stigma in my own way as being a female on the spectrum. Gary has also said that he likes to songwrite and that he's hyper-focused when it comes to songwriting. I can kind of identify with that, because as someone who writes poetry, I write lyrics all the time, and it's usually from my own life experiences or listen to pieces of music that influence me to write my poems. So to me and Gary have that similarity in common. We're very both hyper-focused, we're headstrong, we like to write lyrics, and we like to be proud of ourselves and show off our achievements. But again, this is such a positive news article. I will link the interviews down below and the article down below in the video description. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, share and subscribe, and I will be back next time. Bye bye!